In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can construct the IPR using the Rawlins model empirical formula. Now, this is actually the simplest way to construct the IPR if the value of the n exponent is known. Just like in this case, the n exponent is 0.658. So you only need 3 input data: the average reservoir pressure, the tested bottom hole pressure, and the tested flow rate, then the n. So I'm going to calculate. The first thing is to calculate, let me delete this, is to calculate the Q max. You need only 2 formulas for this exercise. First of all, find the Q max, then you can find the flow rate at any input. Let me delete these values first. So I'm going to use an interval. The average reservoir pressure is 4505. So I'm going to test. I'm going to do for bottom hole pressure from 0 all the way to 4505. I'm going to use an increment of 500. So I put 0 here, I put 500 the next line. I'm going to highlight both. Then I'm going to see the cross there. That's going to help me do the increment. Look at the numbers there: 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, 4,005. You can't get to, because I'm doing increment of 500. So I'm just have to type the last one: 4505, 4505. So let's see how you're going to do that. The main thing is to calculate the Q max first. Now this is the formula to calculate the Q max. So now let's input the formula. So equals, you always start with equals. You start the Excel formula with equals, Q max equals Q. So I'm going to use the tested values to find Q max. So the Q is this. I'm going to click on Q. Now slash, that's divided by. Now I have a lot of things that I'm going to put them in bracket. I open the bracket. Now note the bracket you use in Excel is not the square bracket, is the regular bracket. So I open the bracket. I do 1 minus. I'm going to open another bracket there. That's bottom hole pressure divided by reservoir pressure. So bottom hole pressure 3025 slash reservoir pressure. I close the bracket. Then I square that. Square is cap 2, which is shift 6 2. That's the square. Then I close the bracket again. Then I put cap n, shift 6 cap n. The n, I'm going to click on n here. That's it. You see, 1709. That's the Q max. Once I find the Q max, now I can find the Q for all this bottom hole pressure. Now I'm going to use this formula now. The second formula, which is Q now equals. Now the first one, which is when the bottom hole pressure is 0, must actually be the Q max. Must give me 1709, because that's the AOF. So now let's put the equation equals Q max. So I'm going to, wait. Okay, Q max. Because this Q max, I'm going to copy it to this. I have to fix it so that it doesn't change. So now let's click on it first. Q max. Now to fix it, I'm going to put a $sign, because I'm going to drag on the row. So I'm going to fix the row. So I'm going to put a $sign there before the 6. So that will fix the row. It won't change the row. Because if I copy down, so I put my, now Q max multiplied by star, then I open the bracket 1 minus the bottom hole pressure, which is, now I have to put it in bracket. I open the bracket, the bottom hole pressure, which is this, slash reservoir pressure, which is that. Now I have to fix it too because I'm using the reservoir pressure, so I have to fix it too. I put $sign there. Otherwise, it's going to be changing. Before the 2, I put the $sign. Okay, let me close the bracket now. I close the bracket. I put star cap 2, which is shift 6, 2. Then I close the bracket. Now, then I put cap. Anything I'm using here, I have to put it in $sign. So I put cap, shift 6. I click on the N. So I have to put that in $sign too. I put $sign before the 5 to fix it. $sign. And that's it. That's all we just need to do. See 1709. Now that's, if I, let me increase the decimal point here first. Decimal point. Sorry. It doesn't do it. Okay. Now then, the only thing what I just need to do is just copy the formula. You grab that, you drag it down, and that's it. See, the last one must give you 0. And that's all what you need to do for this one. You see, it's simpler than the using the force hammer and the back pressure, which you have to run macro. In this case, you don't need any macro. You just put the formula and that's it. You get the same result. But the thing in this case is you have to know the value of N. In your lab 4, I'm going to give you the value of N. So I'm going to ask you to also do both. Do the template and also do the Rawlins. So if you want to construct this now, you highlight everything, include the title, and you do insert. You open the scattered, you use the smooth lines, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to then click on the page layout. I'm going to click on quick layout. I select the first one, okay, so that I can add the title. Now you just continue the way you did the other one. Now in this case, I'm going to change I'm going to change this one to format axis. I'm going to maximize, I'm going to change it the maximum to 1800. Because actually the maximum is 1709, so I'm just put 1800 there. Okay. Now this one, I have to put it back to 0. Sometimes it misbehaves. So, okay. So, that is it. I don't need legend there. I just delete that. That's all what you need to do.